Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakuraso here, and we have $700 ultis and a lot of buyouts to go over this Mark Watch. But before we begin, I'm actually doing a quick giveaway. So I'm doing a giveaway on Blaster, the Dragon of Inferno right here. To one lucky winner. All you have to do is leave a like on this video, be subscribed, and let me know in the comment section below either what cards I'm going over next Mark Watch, or if you think the Dragon Rulers could make a comeback or not. And I'll announce the winner on my community tab. All you have to do is then just claim your prize. I'm going to release the winner for the Fenrir quite soon here. So I do love giving back to my community. You know, it's always fun. So we're going to get right to this. Just remember my sponsors. You buy anything on TCG Players, my link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. Use my link for Whatnot in the description below as well. You get $15 on your next purchase. And you can buy cards like Blaster and other Dragon Rulers for less than what they are on TCG. So $15 for free and a discount. Hey, it's pretty awesome. They have other card games there as well. So go check that out. 12 bucks today for your blasters, going up to 14. Now, I still think that this card has to be a QC in Bonanza. I mean, if they miss the Dragon Rulers, I don't know what to tell you. I think that these are cards that are like basically the most guaranteed ever. I mean, Konami just put them all at 2. It's insane to see the Dragon Rulers at 2 not doing anything either. I still think there is a way or some type of recipe that needs to be cooked up with the Dragon Rulers. Because they are such a free engine in a way. Well, not an engine, but they do so many things in the hand without having to commit that I just want to see if they could do something. Maybe it's just copium. Ulti Dark Armed Dragon, $700. 705, 750. Yep. I mean, cards bought out like crazy. If you got your copy at, you know, you see here, sold for 324, 400 there. If you got your copies then, good job, you made some money. But at the same time, I mean, this card was... I still kick myself for not getting this at 150, by the way. I actually managed to trade for one recently, luckily, so I'm pretty happy about that. But the fact that I could have bought this at full price at 150, and I didn't, I think this was like 3.5 years ago, I always kick myself about. But yeah, Ulti Dark Arm Dragon, $700. Definitely better than the Colossus Ulti. If you guys have... missed that, or Colossal Fighter, I should say. Colossal Fighter. Also feeling a little under the weather. So there's a bit too much coughing. I'm sorry. You know, 300, 302 here for your copies. Just absolutely bonkers. It's still not selling. Oh, actually, no. One copy finally did sell for 319. That's insane there. I actually want to go over some of these classics at the end of the Marco Watch 2 here. But first, the Rabbit here. Now, Sil House Rabbit, I talked about this at $60, $70. I said, oh, the QC could easily hit 100, 120. Well, I was in a way wrong, and in a way right. Did it hit 100, 120? Yeah, but it really hit higher than that, $170 for your Rabbits, while the secret rare here is about 22 here, with the supers being about $3, $4 for your copies. And then there's this card, which, hey, $2 now. What do I think of the Rabbit here? Personally, I'm not shocked at taking this price. I'm not going to say it's replacing Apollosa, right? Because that's kind of cringe. But it is, in a way, being that monster that people go into as like an end board. Because, hey, you summon this card and it's a free negate a special summon because you put the Zer statue out. This card is as good as whatever Konami wants it to be with what they release. Like next set, we could get something even better than statue, which is crazy because I think statue's a pretty good card. Like, it's not even a brick, honestly. Just a good card overall. And I think that Sil House Rabbit, if you definitely got your QCs while you did, you definitely made some money. I just thought that if the secret was not going to be worth above 20 for a long time, it would be above 20 later on. But it went to 22. I definitely think Rabbit's still a good card to get. If you don't have it, it's $22 for your secret, but it's a great card. Ghost, Ogre, and Snow Rabbit OGs today. First edition are 18. Near mints are $21, $22. That's not bad at all, actually, for this card. If you want OG Ogres. And then OG Ash Blossoms. $13, $15. A lot of people ask me, what staples should we be looking at? 15. You know, goes up to 18 here. I think OG Ash Blossom is one of the most free cards that nobody's looking at right now, because since we already have Ash Blossom reprinted as Prismatic Secret, and secret, people aren't looking, and you guys have to remember that core secrets look better than reprint secrets. I'm not saying that because, oh, it has the letters that say OG. I mean, these secrets just look better. I don't know why, but they just look a lot better to me and many others. And being able to get a OG set of Ash Blossom for less than $60, I mean, that's basically free money there. Definitely a card that can easily go up. And the sales here are pretty good, actually. I mean, you see them selling like every single day. In fact, some people are getting them for $10, $11. If you're going to pay $5, $6 for an Ash Blossom, that's like a super. You might as well pay a few more dollars to get the OG here. The QCs are 160, 165. Now, I've talked about this. I still think that we're going to get the Alterate Art in Bonanza. I'm sorry. I just feel like it. I wouldn't pick this card up right now. If you have it, you just kind of have to bite the bullet, but Nibiru's are 45. Extremely amazing price, by the way. Then you have Imperms here. Yep, $85, $90. Again, not too bad here. I actually want to see the Ultis very quickly before we move on to the next card. Ultis are 95. I would much rather have Ultis any day of the week. Red Rose Dragon, a lot of Dragon Link players are looking at this and trying to play it. And it's up in all versions right here. You know, 18, go up to $23 for your OG Ultra. Then you have your purple ones at about 12 to 15. This is just to show you that even your cheap copies are up. And then you have your Legendary Duel Season 2 at like $7, which is really funny because that's cheaper than the purple and red version. Oh, no, this is just the blue. I'm dumb. I thought this was... In fact, let's just look at all versions here to show you guys. Because, yeah, even like the rares here, like $4. It's insane. Brilliant Fusion. Ultimate Rare. Now, I actually was supposed to go over this last Market Watch, but I'm a dummy and forgot. Ultis are 46, going up to 50, $78. Are people getting this for like old formats? I remember this was legal in, I believe, TOS format. So if this was legal in TOS format, if I'm remembering correctly, please let me know if I'm not. Then I understand why this card is going up. But at the same time, I mean, people are just on coping because they're like, oh, you know, this engine's not as good anymore. But, you know, $46 to $50 here for your ultis, that's quite a bit of money going up. Meanwhile, you have these secret rares here, which we're just going to go over the near mints here. 20 listings, $3 goes up to $5 here. Going up to about, you know, $6 to $8 is where people kind of have their quantities. And it's not like the first page has a lot of quantities. You just have a lot of one copies. So I would get these around $1.50 to $2, before they go up to $5, $6 or higher. For your band binder, I would definitely recommend cashing in and getting these. You do also have these supers here. And they are at least, you know, somewhat plentiful. I mean, you could get 5 here for 50 cents a pop. So, you know, you're at least equipped with the card if you really want to. But definitely a card I would look at getting right now, so that you're prepared. Crystron's got support. I'm going to quickly go over this because, I'll be honest, I know nobody cares about this. If you have Crystron stuff in general, this is 5 to 6. Definitely go ahead and get rid of your stuff. Anyway, with that being said, ultis here are actually going up to 25, 28, going up to $50. If you think this card is going to come back because of the Hulk support, you're on crack. I mean, Konami doesn't like... They didn't even give us Kieran in time for the new support for Magispector. You think they're going to give us Hulk? I am definitely not. Unless they errata it. If they actually errata it, because maybe there's a chance where it takes like a Crystron monster, then it's coming back. It all depends if there's going to be an errata or not. Because this is definitely a card I wouldn't mind seeing back with an errata. Definitely not. Millennium Eyes, Ankh again. I apologize for the coughing, guys. QCs are 32, 31. Go up to 48 here. So there's some 2 cheap copies here if you want to go grab them. This card has been bought out to the $50 mark before. But it's mostly selling at 20s here. So if you want to grab your copy, I would just go ahead and do so. You also have these secret rares here. These are about $7, $8 here, which is definitely, you know, not bad at all for this card. And then you have like Singenjin at like $2. This deck is not bad, actually. In fact, I actually might want to play this for fun. The Fusion is $3, going up to about $4 here. So not bad. The player base knows that these cards should not be dollars. So that's actually pretty good. The fact that Ankh is actually up there still is kind of shocking. I do love this card though. I like how we actually got an Exodia deck that's decent. I mean, it is decent. QCs here, these got bought out to 80, 90, 100. I told people, look, you should be getting your copies when they drop down to 50. And I told them before the buyout as well, 50, 55 bucks here. Not bad for this card at all. If you do not have this card, I would definitely go ahead and grab it. This will be a collector card in the future because it has Exodia and it's an extra deck monster, aka fusion. Exodia does have a fusion. People will eat this up. I would definitely go grab it while you can. Ultimate Rare MST. Now, this card looks absolutely gorgeous. You guys have to remember that Astral Pack Ultis look fantastic. Way better than the QCRs. Right now, they're about 107, 113. The one thing I want to note about this card is that it literally did not get affected by the QC price-wise, like, at all, almost. Yeah, 125, 120. This card was roughly around 110, so maybe it dipped a little bit, but it recovered almost immediately. Yeah, people are buying it, were buying it up at less than 100. They were like, nope, you're going to give me that steal. I got you. This is actually an incredible amount of copies sold. I actually did not know this. So yeah, Ultimate MST, if you're playing any older format, people are going to gravitate towards this copy more. Ritual Sanctuary. Now, this is a card I have not gone over in quite a while here. You discard one spell card, right? Which is kind of strong, honestly. You add a light ritual monster or one ritual spell from your deck to your hand. Then you can shuffle any number of spells from your graveyard into the deck and target one light fairy monster in your graveyard whose level is equal to the cards you shuffled into the deck. Special summon it. So the fact that this could, in a way, recycle your spells is pretty insane. It's definitely a weirder field spell for ritual, but it's quite unique. Right now, this is it has commons, but right now they're like $2. I know Drytron has builds that play this as well, and it's definitely a card worth considering. Yeah, you got like ultras at $1, commons, more commons. So card is very accessible, but if you want the high rarity, it's $2. And I know that there are builds with Drytron that played this. I don't know if they still play this. I could be incorrect, but definitely an interesting ritual card, that's for sure. Ghanem's Emergency Call. Now, these are the commons, right? And these are... wow. Let's just to get a non-slobbered on version, right? You want a card that hasn't been in someone's mouth, right? Sat on $7 for your commons, $8. This is like one of those legendary bulk finds where it's just free money. Yeah, $7, $8 for this card, absolutely bonkers. I really do think that Konami needs to start giving us X-Saber support soon, or just some X-Saber reprints, because these prices are getting a little stupid. You've got the Turtle Pack Ultra. Now, remember, there was a point where if you scroll down far enough, which you can't on this, these were literally like $15. Now they're $35, $50. I'll be honest, even if you want to just play the budget version of this, I would pay $8 for a common. At least like DT. Oh man, 18. Yeah, at least DT is like a holographic and it's like collectible because it's rare. If you need to grab this card, grab the DT. Now, if you need grabbing the Ultra is not bad. Don't get me wrong here, but your window kind of went past here. Yeah, DTs for 18 are kind of insane. I feel like you could maybe even on Whatnot say, for example, shouts to them. Could get maybe a deal on these if someone has it over there. Definitely a card that I feel like even though it is really on buyout mode complete permanently here, you could get these for a bit cheaper because I don't know how bad the demand would be without new X-Saber support. I mean, it does have sales here. You can easily see where people start buying out the DTs. I mean, yeah, these were $8. And I said $8 for DTs were pretty good. 18, little too much in my opinion. But 8s were good. Now, I actually want to go over some of these oldies. I'm actually going to go over... let's see which ones we want to go over here. Because I love going through old school cards. I actually was thinking about going through Deep Prison. Ryza looks like it's bought out. We'll go over Brio just to go over it again. Alright, Alley of Justice Catastra here. 116, 140 for your Ulti Catasters. I've talked about this card so many times. Goyo Guardian here. Fun fact for the viewers that are new, I remember, for the old viewers, I used to buy a damaged copy for a like goal. Like, you know how some people are like, oh, if this video hits 100 likes, which, hey, if this video hit 100 likes, that'd be great. Hey, if I hit 100 likes, I'll do another episode, or I'll do this, I'll do that. You know what I did? I was like, hey, you see this damage copy? I'll buy this and show it off to you guys. And it's really funny because I actually ended up getting a damaged Goyo Guardian ulti and a Red Dragon Archfiend first set ulti damaged. And I remember the ulti Red Dragon Archfiend was actually mod play, and the damage was listed like low. So I sat here and I was like, did my community unironically get me like $100 something? Like, and I traded it off for like mod play value and everything. Someone wanted it for like a bunch of QCs like years later. It was insane. It was so funny. Anyway, Ulti Goyo Guardian. There's no damage, unfortunately. But mods are 45. So, man, I actually want to see what damage would have been, because mine is damage. Ultis are 63, 70 here. Not bad for your Ulti Goyos. First sets are 148. These were 160, 170, so now they're a little bit lower. Man, this card just looks... That's... Oh, no, that is Ulti. For a second, I thought this was Ultra. I mean, this card just looks fantastic as an Ulti. It sucks that they errated it, honestly. I feel like it could have came back without an errata at this point. Red Rose Dragon Ulti. I actually do have one of these, funny enough. Even though I have Ghost, I picked up an Ulti. And I don't know if I want to get rid of it or not. But right now, 118. I actually have two ultis of this. So I don't even know how I got two ultis. 115, 120, 130 for your copies. Meanwhile, your first editions are 450, 781. Now you could get the last copies here for like 450, but it's just way too much. Just way too much for this card. I just feel like, oh wow, the ghosts are actually going down. 1,056? Okay. I see. If this card ever went to like 800, I would just I'd just drop the cash for it. Like, personally. But I know the unlimiteds have been going up because we've been going over this. Yeah, 236, 295, 400. So they are going up for the unlimiteds. You only have 3 unlimiteds to go. So maybe if those go, I could see this card hitting 400, 500. But yeah, you're seeing it like, sell here 159, 161 here. Definitely a card that, man, I would love to pick up another copy of, even though I already have copies. Stardust Dragon Ulti. You guys know my feelings. I do not like this Ulti at all. Ultis right now are 127, 130. Okay, yeah, 140 going up to 200. That's okay, I guess. It's more than Black Rose because, it's Yusei's signature card, yada yada. 600. There's no light plays, I guess. But yeah, $600 for an ulti. You have a VLP copy here, and I'll be honest, these copies are probably VLP as well. Let's see how this card looks. I don't know if that's the sleeve or not, but if that's not the sleeve, that's not good. There's a little whitening there, that's not the sleeve. I know that's not the sleeve. There's there. There's... No, wait, is that a crease? Because that doesn't look... You guys see that right there? By the way, the glare is not like my monitor, by the way. It's just the picture itself. Okay. I'm trying to see from photos. So right here, it's a little bit below the center. Can't see on this. I don't know. That... I would definitely wouldn't call that VLP. No disrespect. Anyway, Champion Supers here are... And sometimes you gotta tell it like it is to people so they learn, That does not look VLP to me. And VLP, if you guys don't know what that is, it's basically very light play. So it's between light play and near men. That's what that stands for. If you guys do not know. 32 for your Deep Prisons, 35. I want this card Bonanza so bad just because the commons are $5, $6. And I'm not going to make fun of anyone for getting a budget super at like 25 cents. Like, I'd rather people play a super that's like, outside of the generation than pay $5 for a common. Like, I'm good. The game promos being worth money are fine. I'm cool with that. In fact, if that card gets a QC, I am definitely going to see what the game promos drop to and get them then. I don't expect a big drop, but, people get scared. 10, 15% drop. Ryza ultis are 145. I just noticed, we did not go over Stardust Ghost Rare. So someone's like, man, go over Stardust Ghost Rare next Market Watch. Dude, I already got you. Watch till the end of the video, dog. Oh, TCG player doesn't apparently got me. Oh, yeah, QCs are like 325. Where are these Ghost Rares at? 243, 255, going up to 300. Cool. Yeah, and these have a lot more listings until the first edition, unlike Black Rose. First eds are what? Yeah, you got like 14. Well, yeah, you got 14, 1500 here. A little too much for my blood. But then, yeah, here's Ryza here. Yeah, Ryza, 85 for an unlimited here before they go up to 135, 180. So quite a bit for this card, honestly. In fact, Evil Hero Malicious Edge, Ulti. What is this at? 85 and then 140 for a first edition. Wow, okay. Bryonic DTs are not calming down. And I have light play here, right? Yeah, okay. There's just near mints for 200. I mean, this card was always money, but it went cuckoo recently. I mean, yeah, you see in the year graph, I mean, wow. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this market watch. If you did, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. Thank you, my YouTube channel members. I always appreciate you guys a ton. And I will see you guys in the next video, which might be a market watch tomorrow, because I wanted to double up on market watches since I couldn't, unfortunately, give you guys one a live stream yesterday. I actually had my anniversary, which was pretty good, but I was feeling very under the weather, so wasn't as good. But it was still fun. You know, I was just a little too sick. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.